Welcome to the Real Facts on Real Estate podcast, presented by Sean Patrick Maloney. In this series, we educate real estate agents on how to find success in the industry and grow their wealth to six-figure commissions and beyond. Now here is your host, Sean Maloney.
Welcome to episode 250, The Risks of Ignoring AI in Real Estate. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Maloney. Thanks for joining me this week. Guys, this week's episode, I really want to talk to you about AI. For all you naysayers and for all you sympathetic with it, I really want to get down to whether it's going to help us or hurt us and how it really can affect your business. Stay to the end where I really go over some of the most important things to remember. That way there you find success with AI in your real estate business. So first off, I really want to get started with kind of 5 key points. All the different things you really need to think about. What can it affect? First off, what is AI? AI stands for artificial intelligence, and it's the idea of using all the knowledge of time through computing in order to put out answers that are derived from every bit of information on Earth that this AI-driven machine learning has created. Now, AI is kind of a loose term. We really don't have AI because if we did, we risk what's called singularity, which is where the computers learn to teach themselves and they don't need us humans anymore and they run out of control. But let's not go down that sideline. Guys, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. That way there you can catch all of the future episodes just like this one. Now let's get started. First off, loss of competitive edge. This is one of the biggest risks when it comes to AI. AI is so amazing, it's like Google times a million, billion, gajillion. It's a Google you can talk to, a Google you can create with, a Google that can educate you, and a Google that can really understand where it took the information from and help you better understand that information. Not using AI when it comes to creating content, when it comes to doing research, when it comes to generating images, all the things we do every day, we're going to lose our competitive edge because we're playing with old technology. I'll put it this way to you guys. This is no different than the invention of the printing press, the industrial era. This is such a change that failure to implement it will be being left behind, sometimes maybe even forever. The reason being is this stuff is growing and increasing so fast that to learn it, you have to get started with a baseline. And if you're not getting started now, it may be one day like you went from walking to driving a car all in one moment, or I should say walking to flying a spaceship, because that's how different it is and that's how intense it is, but it's also very easy to learn, and it's easy to learn now and implement. Next up, 2, inefficient operations. If you're there trying to create, if you're there writing blogs, if you're there doing podcasts, if you're there doing pricing reports, if you're there doing all different researches, market studies, area studies, trying to figure out information, how many cars go by a certain area, you have all this information in front of you and you're doing it the old and slow way. Don't bother wasting your time. Take, for instance, while I was working on this episode, I was going through everything I needed to know and I came up with a certain line and I said, change the word after this word and give me 50 different variations. Within a split second, it gave me 50 different variations and I was able to choose the most accurate to fit in that little box that I needed it to fit in. Now, for those of you who are lazy and just use AI, just throw out one quick command and just take the information and don't go anywhere with it, don't let it hurt you like that because inefficient operations can happen in both ways. If you're the person to just use the free chat GTP, then yes, you're going to get bad prompts, you're going to get bad troubles, and you're not going to get accurate answers. You need to look at AI as a tool that you need to learn how to harness, how to prompt, how to control, and then how to put your own personal spin on it so that way there the information stays yours, just yours with a more complex brain power. Next up, let's talk about real estate pricing. Oftentimes, we feel like we're experts, right? But truthfully speaking, the computer knows numbers. The computer knows all the comps and the computer knows all the sales. As we work our way into AI-driven real estate programs, these what we call RVMs or AVMs or all these other different acronyms for computer-generated pricing models are going to get more and more accurate. I know for a long time we were naysayers, but think about this. We now have computers that we can face a camera at the wall and it can tell us what it's made of, how thick it is, where you can get the materials, how much it would cost someone to build that. It can take all that information and put it down to one key point. So inaccurate pricing is going to be something that AI does away with. So staying on top of AI pricing and understanding how all these automated values are working is a very important part of being a real estate agent. Now let's get into number 4, missed opportunities. What do I mean by missed opportunities? Well, AI is really, really, really huge when it comes to lead generation through content generation. Missed opportunities come from failure to create all those different lead lines, creating a place where you just don't have that repetitive business. Missed opportunities because your competitors are also using this software, using this different technology, I should call it, to grow their business faster than yours, making yours look null and void. And then number 5, very important, ineffective marketing. Guys, we all struggle with this, right? I myself, I've spent hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars on marketing. Sometimes winning, sometimes losing. Sometimes doing what people call buying Zillow leads, other times doing what's called marketing. But truthfully speaking, AI-driven marketing campaigns are amazing. They know what people want. They know exactly how to create it for your audience, as long as you understand who your audience is and what it is you're trying to do. You can load in all your information. There's a lot of different companies out there, maybe Jasper or AdCreative.ai. Just a few names, guys. No specifics. Just saying, get out there and take a peek at them. Take a peek at Opus. Take a peek at ChatGPT. Take a peek at all these different programs that are helping people through AI. And remember, just like anything else, like Coca-Cola is a brand, Ford's a brand, Nike's a brand, there are all these different AI tools. Don't be afraid to explore and try new ones, because we don't yet know who's going to surface to the top and who's going to be the winners. When it comes to marketing, when it comes to business, when it comes to pricing, when it comes to inefficient operations, competitive edge, everything, do not allow yourself to get bypassed on this one, guys. Take advantage of it. It's not like social media, where social media, you're really out there in front of people trying it out and seeing if it works. AI allows you to work on your own before letting it loose and setting that information out to the public. So play with it, get good at it, watch lots of YouTubes. I can tell already you guys are listening to this podcast episode. So obviously you're the type of people who care and want to stay on the forefront of AI. Last but not least, guys, one of the biggest advantages to AI is having staff that really works for you when you need them, when you want them, how you want them, and how you need them. That's hard to find in the modern day world. It's great to have great employees, but now you have a back staff of all sorts of different creative professionals, editors, pricing strategists, marketing experts, lead generators, lead converters, whatever you need, you have at your fingertips and at the click of a button, just by a simple prompt, making that such an effective tool. Guys, I hope you learned a lot from this episode. I hope you're out there playing with the AI, and I hope you've already subscribed to the podcast. I look forward to talking to you in future episodes. Make sure to check out our website, realfactsonrealestate.com. Thanks again for listening, and have a great week.